Welcome to the digital gold rush of the 21st century. This is Crypto Rush. Hey you guys, welcome back to another Crypto Rush. The purpose of today's video is to smash any of that FUD out there that might be still floating around from that story that came out recently of Ethereum being a security. Now, if it was classified as a security, it would be detrimental to the entire space. I mean, all ERC20 tokens would basically be considered securities since they are on the Ethereum platform. At least that's my way of understanding it. And it would be considered illegal for people to obtain or have purchased Ethereum in the first place. So definitely don't want to be considered a security, and I'm going to tell you why I believe that it is not. But before we destroy that Ethereum security FUD, let's go ahead and check out the coin market cap. We got Bitcoin's dominance going down still at 37.1%, even though the price is climbing, but the overall coin market cap is above $430 billion. So, climbing that way to the $500 billion range, feeling pretty good about that. Overall, green across the board, another bull day. We got Bitcoin sitting at $9,420. It's up 5%. Ethereum up over that $700 mark. It's $707. It's gone up 10% today. Ripple's gone up 7. Bitcoin Cash has gone up 6. But the big story of today, EOS is up 29%, pushing 30%. The price is sitting at $14.94. Let's go ahead and check out the biggest gainers for today. EOS is sitting at number 1 with that 30% gain. Tron down here at 24%. Let's see what else we got. We got Amisago taking off today, above $18. It climbed up 17% today. Ontology is up 16%. It's up to $4.90, pushing that $5 mark. Binance Coin has been climbing steadily. It's up 12% today. It's over that $15 mark. We got Cardano up 11%. It's at 31 cents. I still think Cardano has a lot of room to grow. It's been climbing kind of slow compared to most, in my opinion. I think, maybe EOS being closer to its launch date might be stealing some of that Cardano thunder. But don't underestimate Cardano, because I feel like those are some profits sitting there waiting to take off. NEO's up 9% today. It has crossed $80 mark. It's up at $83 now. Really, today's one of those days that if you are invested in anything, you're probably seeing some sort of gains. So hopefully we can hold these prices, these levels here, not have a big sell-off. I'd like to see some continual growth. I don't want it to go too fast, because that's when people start taking profits. So nice steady growth, day by day. Maybe hang around these prices here for the next day or two, and then another nice little bull run will be ideal in my opinion. Now on to that FUD I was talking about with Ethereum being a non-compliant security. I came across a few videos and stories yesterday of this topic, but I haven't really come across anybody to touch upon this key point of information that would completely dismiss this fact of Ethereum being a security. So if you haven't heard, a former U.S. government regulator, his name is Gary Gensler. He believes that Ethereum and Ripple should be considered non-compliant securities, which, like I said, would be very detrimental to the overall crypto space. Some of his main statements here is that Gensler told the New York Times that he does not classify Bitcoin as a security, but on the other hand, there's a strong case for both Ripple and Ethereum to be non-compliant securities. And in response to Gensler's claims, the head of the Ethereum Foundation, Aya Miyaguchi, clarified in an email to the New York Times that the foundation neither controls the supply nor does it have the ability to issue Ether. And the quantity of Ether that the foundation holds, under 1% of all Ether, is already lower than that held by many other ecosystem participants. Gensler did note that ETH may be able to avoid security classification since the coins are now mined. But the fact that the Ethereum Foundation sold the coins before 2014 could be a problem. Now that's the statement right there that stands out to me the most. The fact that Ethereum Foundation sold the coins before 2014 could be a problem. That's one of those situations where the government comes in, they like to go in and pinpoint out one specific detail, and that detail could change the whole system. Now here's the thought that I had today. The coins were sold before 2014 would make this an issue, but I believe in 2014, Ethereum is not what it is today. It was a completely different blockchain. That blockchain, the original blockchain, is now Ethereum Classic. So in my belief, in my understanding, all those coins that this Gensler is talking about are on the Ethereum Classic blockchain, not the Ethereum that we know of as today. And like Gensler himself stated right here, that ETH may be able to avoid the security classification since the coins are now mined. And in my understanding, they have been mined ever since, actually before the fork happened. So thinking of this situation from a lawyer standpoint, I think Ethereum has a really good case to say, look, that's not us. Now, as for Ethereum Classic, I'm not really sure what's going to happen to them. Same as with Ripple. So please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Spread the word if I am onto something here, because you know this story's going to come back around. It didn't go away all of a sudden. I mean, it didn't affect the market at all today, at least not in my opinion, because Ethereum still had a pretty good gain for the day, and all the ERC20 tokens had some pretty good gains. So, you know they're going to come back around with this, you know, try to make it even more of a story, like it's actually getting closer, or it's being considered even more as a security. So before that FUD is able to hit, let's share this knowledge, you know, make some discussions happen, comment on other people's videos, have this FUD debunked before it even recirculates. Alright, well I hope I brought up a good point. Like I said, please leave me a comment, let me know if you agree with me or if I'm completely way off subject, if the Ethereum Foundation overall is responsible for all Ethereum tokens, not just Ethereum Classic or Ethereum itself. If the fork has nothing to do with this. Share this video, share this idea, leave me a like. I want to thank you for joining me on today's Crypto Rush, and I will catch you on the flip side.
You got no proof to take back home.